It's normal green, by the way. Sorry. Oh, thank you for the rose, guys. You know, I'm so grateful for your gifts here. Thank you. Thank you. How is the salary in Ukraine? It depends on your knowledge, on your like position, on your like. I know the people in Ukraine are earning $300, and then what's your knowledge? What's your like? We don't have something like in US. So the average salary is like okay, $3,000 like in US, for example. Yeah, I don't know the average salary in US. I don't know. In Ukraine, you know, it's very wide. Like in my city, you know, I needed to pay some fine, you know, and you know, the fine is calculated by the average income in the city from Kiev. So approximately around $700. And I told like, really? And they told, you know, it's like average because someone is earning here like, okay, $50,000 and someone is earning here like $300. And the result, the average is like this. But you know, I don't feel this level of income like, the life is expensive. I think especially if we calculate, you know, if we just count, you know, the prices here and the salary, of course, salary is much less, you know, like if in US, for example, for the minimum salary, I don't know, you can buy at least some food, maybe not so luxurious. So in Ukraine, for the most low salary, you barely can survive. You know? That's the problem. Not coffee latte, not chocolate, not cappuccino. Yeah, nothing from this. How is possible to earn 50,000 a month? Yeah, there are lots of owners of the huge business, and you know, like if we talked about like my situation when we paid the fine, you know, and you know, it was, I mean, that fine was related with the average income in my city, I mean, in my area. So yeah, we have some owners of really big like plants here, and you know, they can earn even like okay, $200,000 per month, so it's normal. And also they are like head of departments, also earning more, while the people on the lowest position earning maybe okay, $400, $500. But the top positioners, so they earning really lot more. So that's why like, you know, all the things is not related. Like people saying Ukraine is very poor country. It's like in the South Korea also, like not Northern Korea, South Korea, where you know there are super rich people and people who live in extreme poverty. The same in Ukraine. We almost not have the middle class right now. Like, it's very like small amount of the middle class. Like we have lots of people who are in poverty and lots of people who are like living in not even luxury, they living in extreme luxury, let's say so. If they are fighting where you live at, thank you for the gift, thank you. Far away, I think around 400 kilometers. Yeah, certain people, I talked about the owners, not the people who are like mafia or criminals or like some other dark scams, just, you know, the people who do their business. Thank you. Not oligarchs. Okay, in Boguslav we don't have any oligarchs, but we have really lots of people who are earning really a lot of money, like really. And they are far from being oligarchs. There are lots of poor people in US too. It's not the question if there are really lots of poor people or not. The question is more complicated. That question is more complicated. And I see this question more like the difference between being poor and being rich is so big like this. Don't like being taxed. Yeah, in Ukraine we have really the huge rate. Tax rate. You know, I remember I shared with you that in Ukraine we don't have so big taxes. Okay, you know, I really calculated accurately one more time with my, you know, I have some people who are working in tax-wise, you know, and they explained me, you know, how it's working. Like in Ukraine, the people paying taxes not only from their salaries. So if you're saying about the salary, so the approximately estimated tax rate is 23.5 till already $150, so it removed. And after that you go to the supermarket and all that price is 22 tax rate. So it means, you know, you are buying something, you still paying this 22. So how did that calculate? Is 150. Okay, so from 350 now you have, you know, even more money, like even more taxes, you know, because you're buying something, and to almost all the products, to almost everything plus fuel, it is added plus 22. So originally 22 plus 23 or something like that, it means you're already paying 44% of the taxes. And there are also some specific taxes. So in result, in Ukraine, tax rate can be till 60%. And to pay taxes, or at least to make it a bit lower, like you can like buy something, like do an investment, or like, I don't know, somehow, you know, to make less tax rate. In Ukraine, we almost don't have this scam, so it means like really the people, half of the money they earn in minimum, so they just giving for the taxes. And I think it's really a lot. It's not small amount of the money, it's really a lot. Swiss bank account. About the Swiss bank account, do you know that the Swiss bank can open account only if you are ready to put on the bank account not less than 1 million Swiss francs, but better more. But if you put 5 hryvnias there, so no one would ever even open with the Swiss account, so they are not interested to do that. So all the Swiss banks take from the 1 till 1.5% of the commission, and they can open your bank account only in case if you are ready to put there over than 1 million Swiss francs. No one would open. Yeah, so that's why like all the things is very funny, but the reality is more like toxic. Here's most location in Ukraine we're paying taxes after your salary, you know, and that's problematic. Yeah, that's all right. Sales taxes are regressive. What's the opinion of the reconstruction? On the reconstruction, will foreigners mostly take over businesses? I remember the first months or even years of the war, really like lots of foreigners, they were interested, so first of all, to invest their money, secondly, to launder their money.